Guys, so today I'm going to be recapping the episode of Degrassi, and it was the mid-season finale, and I have my kitty here. She wants to say hi. Alright, so this episode was called Sparks Will Fly, and like I said, it was the mid-season finale. And I kind of feel like this season was kind of short. Like, does anyone else feel like that? Because to be honest, there didn't seem to be like a lot of episodes. I don't know. But overall, the season was pretty good. I'm definitely a Degrassi fan. I have been for a while. And it's one of my favorite TV shows. And hopefully there will actually be people watching this, because I'm not even sure if there are still that many Degrassi fans around. But anyway, so this episode was kind of interesting, and the reason I say that is because we open up and, Claire is basically struggling between, her little breakup, because she broke up with Eli last week. And to be honest, I kind of have to side with Claire. I mean, her and Eli have been together for so long. She went through cancer and everything with him, and he was just such a sweet guy, and we loved them together. But we have to be real in saying that it is time for her to move on, because this long distance thing is just not going to pan out in the long run. And I just really don't. I feel like, with Eli being away at college and Claire being, still in high school, they're in two different worlds right now. They can't even really relate to each other. Not alone, yet alone spend time together. So it's kind of like, it's time to just let it go and move on to different things. And Drew is just right there to, pick up the pieces of her broken heart. And Claire isn't even sad. Like, what's her friend's name? Her girl Allie is just right there alongside, like, girl, do you want some ice cream? I got the whole breakup kit going. And Claire's like, I'm good. Like, I'm moving on to Drew over here. And to be honest with you, Drew is fine. Like, that is one fine guy. Like, she can definitely go ahead and move on over to him, because, yeah, Drew is fine. And he's still healing from his little Bianca fiasco and then being engaged and everything. And it's just like, they just both needed to come together and just, get together and be a happy pair, because they've both been through some things. And, to be honest, they didn't really get to go... They didn't really even get together, because, Claire and Drew are in the supply room, getting a scarecrow or whatever. And who walks in? Eli. And that was really kind of sad, because I'm like, no. Like, even though I think that Eli and Claire need to just go ahead and part ways, it's still kind of sad to see, Eli so distraught, because they've been together for a really long time, and I was rooting for him. But, sometimes you gotta just close a chapter, close the door. Girl, you swatting at me? I guess, like, hitting my hand. Sometimes you gotta just close the door and, move on to the next chapter of your life. And I just feel like that's what needs to happen with Claire and Eli. They just need to move on. So Drew is basically like, because Eli walked in on Claire and him kissing, Eli is pretty upset about it, and they have a little talk, and then Drew leaves the room or whatever, and Drew's basically like, I don't want to be the rebound guy, which nobody wants to be the rebound person. Like, that's the person you don't really want to care about. They're just the person that just helps you get over your ex. Nobody wants to be the rebound person. So, he's just like, okay, I don't want to be the rebound, so we need to just kind of take a break and see where this thing is going to go in the future. So I can completely respect Drew for that, because, I could see clearly that Claire cares for him, but she still is holding on to feelings for Eli. So they need to take a break. What do you guys think? Are you team Drew or are you team Eli? Because they both seem like really good guys, but, like, which one would you pick if you were Claire? And if you were in Claire's little situation, would you pick Eli or would you pick Drew? I would pick Drew because, you know, Drew is fine, and him and Claire seem to really just mesh extremely well. I mean, they finish each other's sentences. They work well together on the committee, and it's just like, they just work. I think they would be such a cute little couple. They could even win like prom king and queen for prom. Well, duh, they will be winning prom king for queen for prom, but duh. But anyway, I think they could definitely win prom king and queen, you know, graduate, and they could at least, you know, kick it for a little while and, you know, have some fun. I don't know. So yeah, so that was that. That was whole Drew and Claire thing and Eli. And so then we see another love triangle, and that was Maya, Zig, and Miles. And basically their whole little thing, it was kind of stupid, to be honest. Like, not their love triangle, but the fact that, okay, I guess at the beginning of the episode, you know, Maya was like, look, Zig, I don't think we can get together because, you know, I still have feelings for Miles, and I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. You know, she let him down easy. And then he goes off. He goes missing because, you know, he's been staying at the house. And she basically, because she's getting ready to perform her little love triangle. Triangle. Anyway, so she gets ready to perform her song or whatever, and freaking, you know, she can't find Zig, so she tells Miles to go find them. And it's like, why are you telling Miles to go find, you know, someone that's into you and that's supposed to be your boyfriend? Like, don't you think that it's not gonna work out very well? Like, the scenario just doesn't even sound good. Like, come on now. You're not going to tell your boyfriend to go look for the guy who has a crush on you and you know they don't get along. Like, really? So she goes tells him, and Miles goes looking for Zig, and of course they get into a fist fight. Like, nada, you know, really. So they get into a fist fight, and then Miles, you know, swings at him, and of course he can't fight. So Zig has him down on the ground, and Miles like, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back. So Miles basically, you know, his little friend, I forget his name, but he takes his toy gun, and this was really dumb too. And I really don't have a good feeling about this for next season. But Miles takes the toy gun, and he puts it all in Zig's face, like just, you know, all up in his face. I mean, nobody wants a gun pointed at the face. And the gun looks real. Like, it looks legit. The toy looks legit. It looks like a real gun. So, you know, Zig, and he's with his friend, and he's like, you know, get that gun out of my face. You know, I'm sorry. Let's just squash this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So his friend is like real upset, and he's like, man, how you gonna pull a gun on him or whatever? And my thing is like, Miles is so silly for doing this, because it's like, Miles, why are you pointing a gun at like somebody who's like staying in the street? Like, that's not very wise. Like, Miles is not, I mean, Zig is not a nice guy. Like, he's been homeless. He knows what it likes to be on the street. You're just some little rich kid. Like, really? You think that you can go up against him? And I hate to say this, but I have a feeling that they're going to try and retaliate. And I hope it's not another incident of Drake back in the day. You know, somebody bringing a gun to school and somebody getting shot. But I have a feeling that that's where it's kind of going to go. Because, you know, Degrassi, every couple of seasons, they got to pull a gun out somewhere. So, I hope that doesn't happen. But it's not looking good. So, yeah. So that was pretty much the episode. Lisa standout, you know, things that happened. Let me know if you guys are tuning in for next season. I cannot wait. Hopefully it comes on during the summer, because I love me some Degrassi. Yeah. Alright guys, so remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more TV recaps, because I will be doing Awkward and Faking It and a lot more MTV shows. So make sure that you subscribe for more videos, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. So I just finished watching the season finale of Teen Mom, and